guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This video, I mentioned it briefly in my Nordstrom's video that I was going to do a video on it. So this video is going to be all about reward style or affiliate links. I will mention reward style since I am an affiliate now with reward style. I'll be using them as examples, but this also applies to any affiliate links in general. I know for me as a consumer, I've known about affiliate links for a very long time, only because I worked for a blog. I want to say it was about 4 or 5 years ago now. And so I would actually use affiliate links in my job for that blog. And so I learned about them a long time ago, but when I first learned about them, I had no idea about any of this. I only learned about this literally because it was a part of my job was to use affiliate links. I just thought it'd be great to educate you guys. I'm not sure how many of you know about affiliate links, and I don't really want to just assume that you do. I would rather have you guys be educated so that I know if I use them, you know exactly what they are, why I'm using them, and I would love to answer any of your questions too. So yeah, without further ado, let's talk all about affiliate links. So in this video, I will be covering 4 different, I guess, subtopics, if you will. The first one being just the very basics to explain to you guys what affiliate links are. The second being how to use them. The third is why I think they're so controversial, especially right now. And the fourth is why I am okay using them. So that's kind of what the topics are going to be in this video, just as an outline for you guys. So affiliate links are codes that bloggers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, what have you, they are given by their affiliate program or the company they're working with, and basically that code is a way for them to get commission off of the things they're talking about. What the links do is they track the purchases. So if I have a link down below for, let's just say, this shirt, since I did buy this from the Nordstrom's anniversary sale, if I link this shirt down below, you click on the link, basically the specific link that I give you tracks it, and it tracks it back to my account so that I would be the one that gets the commission off of that purchase. Basically, it's a really great way for bloggers to get commission. They're already doing the work. It's just a great way to credit them for the work that they're getting. It makes a lot of sense to me because if you go into a store, let's just say Sephora, even though you don't get commission at Sephora, but I work there. So let's just say you go into Sephora, the beauty expert is so helpful. They're spending a lot of time with you, making sure that your needs are met, making sure you understand how to apply all the beauty products you're getting. It's a great way for you to support them and acknowledge them for all the time that they spent with you. They could have spent their time not helping you or the other clients, but they chose to give you that individualized attention. And so it's just a really great way for you to say, like, hey, this person did a great job. I want them to get my commission. If you go to Nordstrom's, they will ask you, oh, who is helping you today? And if you say no one, they have a list, and they'll just go down the list and they'll pick a random name and that person will get your commission. So someone is going to get the commission. It's a good thing for you to remember their name so that person actually does get credit for their work. And essentially with affiliate links, bloggers can finally get credit for their work as well. So it's the same thing as going into a store. It doesn't affect your purchase in any way. It doesn't make it more expensive, but it makes it so that the blogger or the person helping you gets credit for it, which I think is really cool. Overall too, with affiliate links, they're a win for everyone. So the blogger gets paid for their work. The company that they're using their affiliate link for, so let's just say Nordstrom is getting free advertisement. Basically, if I post a picture of me wearing this shirt and I link my code in it, I could possibly get money and get paid for my work, but then Nordstrom is also getting free advertisement for my post. They're not paying me for my post, I'm doing it on my own free will, so they get free advertisement. And then if there is a company, an affiliate company in between, or any other affiliate company that acts as a liaison between the blogger and the retail company, they will probably also get a commission as well. And then sometimes it will also benefit the consumer too. Sometimes you'll see affiliate codes. They're not necessarily links, but if you use code, let's just say Kenzie Mac Brown at checkout, and you save like 10% off your purchase, in that instance you also benefit from it because you will be saving money by using that code than you would be if you didn't use that code. Next, I'll be talking about how to use these codes. So for me, there's a couple different ways I can use these codes. If I'm writing a blog post, which I will show here on the screen, a previous blog post that I did where I included affiliate codes, you can link them in like the blog post. So by like, if you hover over the word this blouse and you hover over it and you click on that word, this blouse, it will link you directly to that blouse so that you can purchase it. Another way you can do this as well is doing the scrolling pictures option, so that way you can just click on the image and the image itself, that link will take you to the blouse as well. And there's a couple different ways to do this on blog posts. That's just the 2 ways I've done it so far, but the main way I see a lot of people using it is just using the link directly in either blog posts or YouTube posts or sometimes Instagram stories as well. And YouTube, I'll show an example of this as well on my Nordstrom's anniversary sale post, since that was the very first video I've ever made using affiliate links. You can see the link is a little bit different. It does have that R style me. That just shows that I am working with reward style. Sometimes people will use bit.ly links, but that's just one way you can know if someone's using affiliate links. And then also through Instagram stories, you can basically, there's an option to swipe up, and if I'm going onto my Instagram story, you can include a URL. So I can use this for my YouTube videos, I can use this for my affiliate links, but basically if I post this outfit that I'm wearing with this blouse, I can post it on my Instagram story and have the URL that I'm using be my affiliate link. So when you swipe up, you automatically get taken to the Nordstrom site, and if you purchase that item through that link I provided, I would get commission from it. Also, another way to use these links, and it's owned solely by reward style, is Like to Know It. So Like It to Know It is a way for you to purchase the items off of Instagram. So before, Instagram was kind of frustrating to use because you can't just link things in your photos. You have to say, oh, if you like what I'm wearing, if you want to see my latest video, go check out the link in my bio. And it, again, caused an extra step for the user or consumer where they would have to back out and go find the person on Instagram and then click another link. So it was just adding a lot of work, and I felt like it wasn't very organic because it caused a lot of steps on the consumer's part. With Like to Know It though, all they have to do is like a photo or screenshot it, and if they have the app or if they're subscribed to the emails, they'll get all the products that the blogger used in their email or in their app, and they can easily shop it there. Basically, it just makes it a lot easier for the consumer to view the products and purchase the products as well, and it probably makes it a lot easier for the blogger to earn money off their posts too. So I'm talking a lot about affiliate links, but I did briefly mention this word called affiliate codes, and they're very similar. All it does is just takes an extra step, and so they're a little bit trickier because it's not as easy as just clicking on a link, maybe in a YouTube video or swiping up on an Instagram story. It's a little bit harder because the purchaser has to physically type in the code. So like I said, if you used code Kenzie Mac Brown, it doesn't exist, but if you did, you know, at checkout for such and such item, you would be able to save 10% off, but you would have to physically type in Kenzie Mac Brown in order to get the discount. So it's a little bit more incentive because you do get money off, but it's a little bit trickier because it requires a little bit more work, I feel, on the consumer's part. So this part of the video is probably going to be a hot topic, but I'm going to talk about why I feel like this whole idea of affiliate links is so controversial right now. I think the biggest problem with all of this is that bloggers or YouTubers, Instagrammers, they don't take the time to educate their audience. I think the biggest mistake is just assuming the audience knows all about affiliate links and they know how they work, how you can get them, how you can use them, and that's why I want to take the time to make this video for you guys, because I only knew about affiliate links and how they worked because I worked for a blog. Before working for the blog, I had absolutely no idea, and I'm sure there's some of you that are still out there who have no idea as well. And I think it's really important to educate the audience so that the audience knows that they have a choice whether or not they want to use those links. I think essentially too, the YouTubers, by not educating their audience, I think it's just some of it is just they assume that their audience either knows about affiliate links or they're just afraid not to make a sale. I think there's a lot of times where they are too afraid to educate their audience because they're worried, oh shoot, if we tell them this is that I'm making money this way, then they won't actually buy the product. Maybe another reason why YouTubers or bloggers don't take the time to educate their audience is the whole, well, who cares if they don't know? Because it doesn't cost you guys anything. If anything, it costs you less money if I use like an affiliate code where you could save 10% off. So if anything, it saves you money and it's a win for you. It doesn't affect you any. So why does it matter if you guys know where that money is going or not? And I guess I can understand that mentality, sort of. Like, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. but it does. It really does. For example, I will use Morphe. There's a lot of controversy revolving them and their affiliate codes. And a lot of bloggers or YouTubers, well actually bloggers and YouTubers can make a lot of money using these Morphe codes. And that's been recently discovered. And I think honestly the majority of the controversy comes from them or the YouTubers just not really disclosing how those codes work. I think they just, again, assumed or maybe thought that it didn't matter, and they just didn't educate their audience. But for me, I already knew that if there's an affiliate code, like, they'll make money off of it. And so in knowing that, I'm very picky about when I buy products from Morphe, whose codes I'll use. I'll even link down below the code I think you guys should use. Her name is Courtney. I think it's Court Liz. I'll link down the actual code. Now, Courtney is such a sweetheart, first and foremost. She was working as a school teacher in an elementary school. She, not that long ago really, recently discovered that she had a brain tumor that needed to get removed. They assured her that it wasn't cancerous, but then later they tested it and it was cancerous, and she had stage 3 cancer. And she had to go through radiation treatments for that. So for me, knowing that my purchase can go, I can choose to have that benefit her or benefit any other YouTuber, gives me such great power. Because if you didn't know that, you just use any code, just being like, oh, I'll just use this code, why not? This is the one I remember off the top of my head. But now that you know that you can pick and choose who you want to support financially, you can actually make a difference in that person's life. And I feel like it makes it a lot more personal. I feel like your purchases become a lot more personal, and it holds more weight too. I really like the new palette, the new Jaclyn Hill palette. I loved it, but I intentionally wanted to use Courtney's code to know that I was benefiting her. So I think affiliate links are really cool. I think when YouTubers don't take the opportunity to educate their viewers, it's really a missed opportunity, because I would love to let my viewers or subscribers or friends, I would love to let them know that they could support me. If they're already going to make this purchase, why not support someone that they care about? If it's not me, if it's another blogger or YouTuber, I think that's so awesome. I just would love for people to know that they had the power to do that. Another reason why bloggers also might not educate their viewers on what affiliate codes are is because their privacy is their prerogative. At the end of the day, no one really needs to disclose, no matter what job you have, what you make, how much you make. There are some things that I believe should be kept private, and there's no reason for them to be disclosed. I know for some reason with people working at Disney, and there's a lot of people, I mean, honestly, even me before I started working at Disney, I really wanted to know, like, oh, what goes on backstage, what are performers like, how do they do this, I want to know all about like the training and everything like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not entitled to know that information, because that's all private Disney information. The company owns that information and they have a right to protect that information. I think the problem is with bloggers is that business becomes a lot more personal. You're supporting a person, you're not just supporting whatever brand this is. By me wearing this, I'm supporting a person, and so people will get really connected to that person. I feel like they grow an even stronger attachment because it is a person rather than a piece of clothing, and then they do feel entitled to know how much that person's making, and I don't feel like that's necessary. And that's where it gets kind of tricky. Because it is personal, I do think it's important that the consumers and you guys, subscribers, friends, followers, that you guys know how these codes work, because it does affect you. It would affect your purchases if you knew how the affiliate links worked. And so that's why I think it's important. I don't think me making $5 an hour, $500 an hour, $500,000 an hour would affect you. And I think that when it comes to bigger YouTubers and how much money they make, I don't think that's necessary for the consumer to know, because it doesn't affect them. I think they do need to know what does affect them, and they do need to know that they can vote basically with their dollar. They can choose who they support with their purchase, and I think that is important for consumers to know. I hope that makes sense. That's just really my personal opinion when I think about bloggers. I do think they should be able to make money. I don't think it's necessary for the consumers to know how much money they're making. But at the same time, this does go into my next point that I'm going to talk about, is how sometimes I think this is controversial because it does affect authenticity. You'll see big bloggers, I'll use Jaclyn Hill as an example. Personally, I really like Jaclyn Hill. I think she's so funny. I like how honest she is. I think there are times though where she could have done a little bit better to be more authentic. And this isn't a dig at her in any way. I just think that with the whole Morphe thing, I can understand when people would be upset, because she's telling people to use her codes. In her videos, she's using a lot of the Morphe products. Now granted, she was working with them for 2 years. Obviously, she probably used their products all the time, and obviously she's going to like them if she uses them all the time. I think what her audience is really craving is just for her to use less Morphe products and really use a lot more from other brands. She started off as a YouTuber that just like talked about any brand that she liked, and she was very authentic and genuine about it because she would only talk about things that she liked. But it just seems like now she's promoting Morphe because she has that affiliate code. Granted, she might have still done that if she didn't have an affiliate code, but since she is making products with them, making money off the products that she's selling with or without a code, and she has a code, she's making a lot of money with that one company. And so it just kind of raises questions about her authenticity because she's constantly promoting her code. For me, I do have reward style, but I also will list other links to other things that aren't included with reward style. Having an affiliate link with reward style or with anyone else, it really shouldn't affect the producer or the blogger from producing content that doesn't have an affiliate code. I think it gets kind of sketchy and weird when they only use products that they can link through an affiliate code. Because then you're wondering, well, do you really like these products, or are you only using them because you can make money off of them? Now granted, with the Jaclyn Hill example, I'm sure she actually really loves working with Morphe. I really do like their brushes. I really do like their palettes. I think they're great quality palettes for the price. I just think the problem comes when you see these big YouTubers, bloggers, and they're making lots of money and all they're talking about are products that they can make money off of. The last thing I want to talk about is why I am okay with it. I absolutely love being able to make videos for you guys and talk with you guys. I love responding to your guys' comments. It is just so wonderful. And if there was some way where I could make a living off of doing what I'm passionate about, I think that's so awesome. I think it's awesome for any artist to be able to make a living and make a decent living based off of what you enjoy. I think there are some professions out there that naturally make a lot more money than others. Like if you're doing sales, or if you're a doctor, or if you're a lawyer. And if there was a way for me to be successful off of doing what I love, and my passions don't naturally align with some of those things, I'm a lot more artistic. So yeah, if there was a way for me to make a living off of being artistic or creative, I think that would be so cool, and that's why I'm okay with these links. I think eventually, someday, it would be really neat for me to be able to make a living just off of these videos. I don't think that's realistic for me right now with where I'm at, but it is cool to see other fellow YouTubers who are the same age as me truly making a living off of doing this. Another reason why I'm totally fine with affiliate codes is I think you should get compensated for your work. I think there are a lot of artists out there that don't get compensated for their work, or a lot of times people don't value their work the same way they would. And I think this is a great way to get compensated for all the time you're spending. It took me a long time to make that Nordstrom's video, and granted, I didn't have to use the affiliate links, but I did just because I think I did a good job of letting you guys know beforehand that I could make money off of those links, and I felt comfortable using those links. Moving forward, I probably won't just say it in every single video. I'll probably list this specific video as a resource whenever I use affiliate links. But I think it is important for artists to get compensated for their work. And so I think it's great that there is a way for artists or bloggers. I still think, I mean, bloggers truly are artists, but bloggers, YouTubers, any content creators, I think they should get compensated for their work. And I think it's great that they can through affiliate links. One thing that I think is really cool about affiliate links too is you can choose who gets credit for your purchase. Again, like I said before, it doesn't affect you in a negative way. Like it doesn't cost you more money to click on the person's link, and it actually could cost you less money if you use an affiliate code. So it could benefit you, or it could do absolutely nothing. But it's just a way for you as a consumer to choose who you support and choose who you want to support financially. I think it's great knowing that because I will be a lot more selective when I'm clicking on links from bloggers, knowing that if I click on their link, they will get credit for my purchase. And so I will only click on links of bloggers that I really like and I really want to support. And I think it's great that you have that power because you are supporting them, you are supporting their content, you're supporting what they're about, you're supporting who they support. So like I said earlier when I talked about supporting Courtney through the Morphe code, I know that I'm directly supporting her, that my purchase, I know exactly how much my purchase is benefiting her. I'm spending my energy supporting someone as opposed to spending my energy talking about why I'm not supporting someone else. So I hope this video wasn't too long. I just thought it was really important to talk about. I think there's a lot of different sides to it. I think just making a video talking about affiliate links in general but not talking about maybe the cons associated with affiliate links was really important. I think it's important to understand the big picture, understand what the basics of these links links are, like how they work and how people will use them, to even understanding like why it could be controversial. I think it's important to really make people think. I would naturally assume that people can make money off of it, and so I think it's important for me, at least on my channel, to not assume that either. I will list down below too, there is a blog post I read earlier, and I felt like it really did a great job of summing this up. I wanted to give them credit as well. Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I think that's about it. I did want to thank you guys again for all of your support, either by using my links or just by leaving a comment on my videos or liking my videos or subscribing. It means so much to me. I know that your guys' excitement really makes me excited about making videos as well. I enjoyed making videos before, but I think that there's a whole new excitement knowing that I get to talk to you guys about the things I create, and it's really a lot more fun for me knowing that I have people to communicate with and talk about when I make these videos. I think it's kind of boring when I just post these videos and it's just like crickets and no one says anything. I think it's cool to like get the conversation rolling and talk about different things. I just want to say I really appreciate you guys. I've had a lot of fun talking with you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!